is what God offers Abraham. So when God comes to Abraham, he comes as the spirit of adventure, the voice of the spirit of adventure. And he tells Abraham to step out of his zone of comfort and to begin to develop. And Abraham's 70. He hasn't done this for a long time, but he decides he's going to listen. And as soon as he decides he's going to listen, God makes him an offer. And the offer is such a great offer. It's so cool because it aligns the calling of the spirit of adventure with a cascade of psychological and social consequences, and they're all positive. So he tells Abraham, okay, if you're going to come along with me on this adventure, the first thing that will happen is you'll become a blessing to yourself. So that's a good deal. And it'd be great if abiding by the spirit of adventure had that as a consequence. And then he says, and your name will become renowned, but validly so, right? Because you've made these sacrificial gestures necessary in this expanding field of opportunity to draw attention to yourself validly, okay? Then you'll found something of lasting value, so it's the dynasty or the nation. And finally, and this is the capper, is that you'll do that in a way that will make what you do a blessing to everyone else. So there's this incredible multifaceted harmony. It's a lovely biological vision, by the way, I think, because I don't think there's any difference between the spirit of adventure and the spirit that calls children to mature. I think that's the same thing. And why wouldn't we assume, if we're not going to take the power or sex explanation route, why couldn't we assume that if children followed the call of the spirit to adventure, that they would become a blessing to themselves, that they would become justly known, that they would establish something of relative permanence, psychologically and socially, and that they would do that in a manner that would be a credit to everyone. That would align our development psychologically and socially with what's optimal. And I can't see how that cannot be the case. We know